It's time to turn your life-challenging moments into life-changing messages. Welcome to the Power Lift Stories podcast, where we are interviewing women whose stories will leave you lifted up, fired up, and fueled up with hope, courage, and inspiration. We want to thank our sponsor, Powerful Journey, who helps women tell their stories, write their books, and building a profitable brand around both. Join the Masterclass or the Speakers Academy at phyllisjenkins.com. That is PHYLLISJENKINS.com. Now here's your host, Phyllis Jenkins.
Do you need to be uplifted today? If so, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Phyllis Jenkins, the founder of the Powerful Journey organization, where we are helping women turn their life challenges into life-changing messages, messages of hope, inspiration, and encouragement that will help others not only survive, but help them to thrive. And I just finished a powerful interview with a young lady who is going to truly bless you today. I want to also invite you, if you haven't already, to go to my website, phyllisjenkins.com. There you can sign up for our newsletter. You will also be able to read about the different programs we have, our Authors Academy, our Writer's Journey, our Telling Our Stories anthology. And let me just throw out there, if you are having a family reunion, we are excited to come alongside you and to publish a family anthology for your family. Number one, it becomes a legacy that you leave, and it's an opportunity for each family member to write their own chapter, becoming a published author, and you have all of your family stories in one book that is left for generation after generation after generation. So if you are interested in producing a Telling Our Stories anthology for your family, be sure to connect with me and let's get those stories published. All right, let's jump into our interview today. You're going to enjoy it. Thanks for being here. Hello, everyone. So happy to be back with you. And our special guest for today is Angel Gaddis. Angel, welcome.
Thank you, Miss Phyllis. Thank you for having me today. I'm super excited about being on your podcast, so thank you for this opportunity.
Well, I am happy to have you on here, and I'm just going to introduce you to our audience, and if you want to add anything to it, feel free to do that. Again, we are happy to interview today Angel Gaddis. She was born and raised right here in Plano, Texas. She has been in the healthcare field for 10 years, where she works as a gastrointestinal, as a travel GI tech, and she does it also locally. She has two beautiful daughters. Their ages are 18 and 10. And she is currently working on her autobiography, which I am very aware of that because she is a part of our Authors Academy and our Writer's Journey. Angel will be one of our featured speakers at our April 20th Powerful Journey Women's Conference. That's April 20th, 2024. So mark your calendar, save the date, and you'll hear this remarkable young woman sharing at the conference. Her goal is to become a motivational speaker across the world. And we can definitely see this goal coming true for her. She's full of energy, as you will tell in just a moment. She loves hanging out with her daughters, writing, singing, whoa, dancing, and trying new restaurants. Hey, girl, I enjoy doing that as well. So again, welcome, Angel. And is there anything you want to add to that intro that I just read?
I think you pretty much summed it up for me.
Very
You
good.
nailed it. Thank you so much.
Very good. Well, I have been impressed with you from the moment that I've met you, which you already know because I've shared that with you many times. So let's just jump right into our interview, Angel. If you were to give your life story a title, what would that title be and why?
My title would be I've Come Too Far to Give Up Now. That title is that I choose that title because I have experienced a lot through my life. Um, Growing up, I was raised in a single parent home, and of course, sometimes that is a struggle. It was a struggle for me. I continue to fight through those struggles and find answers for those struggles. And once I got older, I built a relationship with God. And through that relationship with God, the journey has been amazing. And so I know He has a purpose for my life. I know that,
Absolutely.
yes, I know that each day that I wake up, He's not done with me yet. And I'm super excited about this journey and this relationship I'm building with God and where He's taken me. I've grown so much to honestly looking back over my life, from the time of wondering why I was even born, to having two daughters, wondering why God gave me two daughters because I was not in a good place in my life, and Him just allowing me to break the generational patterns with my daughters and growing in His word and Him giving me wisdom. And so I know that I was born with a purpose. There's a reason why I'm here. And I cannot wait to tell my story. I am really excited about being able to touch other people's lives and to just be there for those who feel like they want to give up, because there's no reason to give up. There's no reason. It's just so beautiful, and I'm so excited, and I'm ready to continue on with my journey.
I love that. I've come too far to give up now. And if there is a young woman or a young teen watching this interview today, and she is in that place where she feels as if she has nothing else to live for, or she's lost hope, what would you say to her?
I would honestly say to make the connection with God. A lot of times we don't know how to talk to God or how to pray, but prayer is very powerful. And the Bible was my source. Um, I would even say that, start off with a prayer, Our Father, which art in heaven, and pray that until you become comfortable with talking to God. He is the only answer. Um, and He's there. So I would reach out to other people, positive people, put yourself in positive spaces, positive places in life. Uh, right now, I'm feeding myself with positive affirmations daily, downloading that into my spirit, because if you weren't supposed to be here, you wouldn't be. You just wouldn't be. But because you wake up and you're here, there's a purpose. So you have to find your purpose. You have to find your drive. You have to find what will get you up, wake you up out of bed, what will make you happy, what will make you smile on a day-to-day basis. Pray, align those plans with God, with his plans, and then just keep going. And he's going to guide you. He's going to order your footsteps.
I love that, especially when you said surround yourself with positive people. I learned years ago that there are three types of people in this world. There are those who come into your life and they leave you just the way they found you. But then there are those who come into your life that leave you feeling worse than you felt before they came. But that third group of people are those that you just mentioned. It's those people that come into your life and they leave you better off than what you were when they walked into your life. You feel better about yourself. They point out the great things about you that God has put in you. And you just feel so much better because they have come into your space, your place that particular day. And so I absolutely agree with you that those are the type of people that we want to surround ourselves with, but they're also the type of people that we want to be for someone else. We want to make sure that when we are in the presence of others, that we are not the person that just leaves them untouched. We want to make sure that we are not the person that leaves them negative, more feeling worse than they were before we walked into the place. We want to make sure that we are the ones that are leaving them better. And Angel, my LOL, my acronym for LOL is Leave Others Lifted. I know the original was Laugh Out Loud, which is good. But I believe that if I'm in your presence, that I should find a way to leave you lifted. And again, that puts me in that third group of people that will leave you feeling better than you did before I came into your presence. So thank you for sharing that. I love that. Love that. So as we continue with our interview, I want to set the stage. You just stood on stage and you shared your story. And before I ask this question, is there anything else about your story that you want to share?
Well, in my story, I want for people to know that it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to sometimes fall short. It's okay that you have a bad day. It's okay that today you may not want to get up. You may not feel it in your spirit. You just have to remind yourself that you have a purpose and to get back up. Pray, 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 pray. It's so powerful. And so, with that being said, I don't want people to walk away saying, well, I have to be this perfect person, or I have to be this person that stays in this happy space every day, all day, because it's not going to be like that. But find that space again. Don't allow your problems to defeat you. Find that space, get back to it, get up and get to moving. And that's pretty much it.
Love that. So let me get back to setting the stage. You just stood on stage and you shared your powerful story. The audience was full. As far as you could see, there were women that were packed in to hear your story. And as you stood on stage and you shared your story, you saw women who were leaning in and nodding because they could relate to you. You saw women who were wiping tears. You saw women who were rocking. You saw women who were gaining hope because of what you said to them. And when you finished, young lady, they stood to their feet and they gave you a standing ovation. But now it's time for them to turn, go to their vehicles. The curtains close and Angel Gaddis prepares to walk to her vehicle. What are 3 main lessons or points that you hope every woman walked away with?
3 main lessons is to never give up, to keep the faith, and to walk in their purpose. Walk in your purpose. Smile, live in it, love it, because your story will help someone else just like my story has helped you. Find your peace, find that relationship with God, and continue on your journey.
Love that. Thank you so much, Angel. And if our audience would like to connect with you, how can they do so?
I do have an email. It's broken2023@gmail.com.
And we will put that in the show notes so that you can, if you would like to connect with Angel, you can do so. Angel, thank you so much for being here today. We look forward to having you on the stage at the Powerful Journey Women's Conference, April 20th. And for those of you who are listening and watching, we ask that you save that date and prepare to be here. That the conference will be in person and virtual. But even before that, if you haven't already signed up for my newsletter, go to my website, which is phyllisjenkins.com. That's PHYLLIS Jenkins.com. And you can register to receive the newsletter, which is free, and keep up with what's going on with Powerful Journey, see all the updates. And also you will receive valuable content on a weekly basis. And if you haven't already subscribed to this podcast, please subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss any of our interviews, such as the one today with Angel. Angel, again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Looking forward to your book being launched and hearing more about your story and your message. So thank you again. Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us today. If you are interested in being on the show, go to phyllisjenkins.com. You can also sign up for the Powerful Journey Masterclass or the Speakers Academy at phyllisjenkins.com.